Hey guys, Harnik here from T2G and welcome back to Anthem. This is... Now, if you see the title, which I put in a lot of caps in there for a reason, this is one of the most powerful builds I think I've ever found. Basically, it's all focused around this. Well, it's not really focused around this. It's focused around this grenade. Where's the grenade? Right, this grenade right here. The Arctic Tomb. Frozen enemies explode and freeze other nearby enemies when defeated. Now, what you're going to need for this build is one, the Arctic Tomb. This grenade specifically, there's another one called Cold-Blooded. No, you need Arctic Tomb. You need the Rampager, which it doesn't have to be the Masterwork, and it can just be the normal one. It has to be a detonator melee. Well, also, what you need is, you need some certain components. You need this one, makes you regenerate health. You don't really need it, honestly. Vanguard's badge, you need this one. Melee, it increases melee damage, but the more important one, performing a melee hit restores 40% shields. I made a video on this. It's overpowered. So all you need is Vanguard's badge, a few other random components to increase your health, just so you don't get one shot, because, I mean, if you get one shot, there's no way you can be invincible. This is meant for, I mean, this works on GM1, like, it's really powerful. So this is, yeah, this is that. Performing a melee hit restores 40% shields. Just grab a bunch of other random components. Like maybe a legendary one that increases your marksman rifle damage. I'm not even using a marksman rifle. Like, I just use that because it's a legendary. Guns don't matter. All you need is a Rampager. The Arctic Tomb. The Avenger's Boon doesn't really help. So, the Arctic Tomb, the Rampager, and Vanguard's badge. Those three things make this ridiculous. I did get a pretty good roll on my Arctic Tomb. It has plus 100% gear charges. So, I mean, it's going to be a bit more powerful than if you get a terrible roll, but trust me. This is ridiculous. We're going to go do a legendary contract on Grandmaster 1 solo, obviously. No, and obviously, no, I'm not going to use any consumables. Just because consumables are, unless you have trouble surviving, then you don't need them. So, yeah, this is the most overpowered build I think I have on this game. I mean, and I thought my Interceptor build was overpowered, because it basically makes you invincible. It basically makes it so you can't get killed. But this build takes that to a whole new level. Now, you have to get, now it does require small groups of enemies. But, especially if you use this on Swarm Tyrant, when you're doing the relic where you gotta shoot the things in the sky, like right after you take the fragments back to the 4 relics, the ramp with all the scorpions coming up is a perfect demonstration of this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that on camera some other time. Not this time. I'm just gonna do a mission just to show you how it works in normal situations. I mean, that's a very special situation where there's constantly enemies coming after you. I'm just going to say this build is so overpowered that it lags the game. And, like, in order for the enemies to actually render that they have a primed effect, you have to hit them. And it only works on trash mobs. It does work on bigger enemies, but it just doesn't freeze them. Which is, you want the enemies frozen because they can't hit you. So, and also I got a bunch of other augments which makes my ranger able to fly for like 5 years. So that's why I've got basically double the amount of flight time that I normally would have. So you just have to find a waterfall every so often, you're fine. So the other components don't actually matter. It just needs to be just random masterwork ones just to get your health up. And that's it.
Understood.
Doesn't matter what the other components are, as long as they increase your health by quite a substantial amount, health and shields, you should be fine. The only 3 required ones are Vanguard's badge, the certain grenade that I'm using. Ah, it's an Ursix. I don't like that.
Search for the fragments. Okay.
Get frozen. This build cannot tank an Ursix, obviously, but I have this gun. comboed. He's dead. Also, I'll make a video about this weapon. It's fairly god roll. So the whole reason why this build is so survivable is one, it is the highest damage dealing build pretty much in the entire game so far for me. I mean, you thought that this weapon did a lot of damage? No. The other build that the build I'm gonna show here once I get a decent amount of enemies coming after me, it's even more ridiculous. Now it doesn't really work like all that often. Like you have to get a fairly decent size group of enemies. But I mean, just whack someone with something with your stick and they're in your side. Super easy. So let me get these fragments to the relic, and then we will see the rest of my build in action. Now you don't even need any guns. The only time you need a gun is if you're like, well actually, yeah, this build is just kind of it's anti-gun, it's just pro mace. So, it's mace, it's basically a mace, a grenade. All it takes is a mace, a grenade, and a single augment. And the only masterwork thing you need, well, you need the grenade and the component to be masterwork, but that's it. So, if you're wondering, you can actually hover while you're doing the fragments. I know, kind of cheesy, but...
Quickly done. That should be enough. That was well done. You did fine work.
Oh, scorpion. Okay. Let me see if there's any groups of enemies over here on this side of the planet. Dead. Open area, I think. Ah, perfect. Watch this. So I hit them, the ice spreads. Then I hit them, the ice spreads. Doing upwards of 65,000 damage. While everything is also frozen. That was 100,000 damage. Ice runs out, hit another enemy. You're gonna take a bit of damage, but whatever. I mean, that's what the Vanguard's badge is for. Look at this. High damage, high heals. Pretty ridiculous, I have to say. I'm gonna go rescue these scientist alchemist thing people. I mean, you don't even need to bring any guns. The only thing guns do is increase your, like, gear level.
Make sure these creatures never do this again.
Look at that. 89,000 damage. Casually. And if you don't have any... It doesn't even matter if you... Like, it's basically just the Ranger's combo does more damage. So basically, instead of just... You do about double damage for combos. Which means that... This is... Like, you guys saw that. Like, I was constantly under fire in Grandmaster 1, and I wasn't taking any damage from that. So basically, you're healing without one augment. You're detonating combos with the other one. And it's ridiculous. You've got... It's just absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. Oh, look, a Titan. My favorite thing.
Looks like they need to be repaired.
And you're dead.
Expect animals to be attracted by the sound. Good work with all the fighting.
Titans are like super easy to take down, especially if you have a decent weapon. Honestly, like, Titans are kind of overhyped, because everyone in the game's like, hey, they're so hard to take down, oh my gosh. Legendary Titans, yeah, like the one in the Grandmaster 1 seasonal Heart of Rage. Yeah. But everyone else is just like, nah.
I can do that.
Like, all the other Titans are like, I can 3-shot them. You know what, I'm just gonna go anti-gun for now. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna hit you with my stick. If I can freeze him. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work against bosses, everyone. Oh, well, this gun does. Well. If I do this, detonate that combo, then oh. Well, looks like you just just grabbed the Masterwork Pulse Blast. You can one-shot him. Neat. Watch that. You guys saw that. It's like one part of the video. The build basically, you got the ice grenade. You throw the ice grenade. You whack someone with your detonator mace. Not only does it heal your shields, it detonates combos and spreads the ice effect to other people, which means you basically have infinite combos and infinite shields. And you're gonna one-shot pretty much everything. Yeah, that's the build. It does ridiculous amounts of damage that I didn't even think was possible. And this build actually makes me like the Ranger. Normally, I'm not a big fan of this character, but wow. What am I going to get? What's this? Ah! Another flying augment. Like, I need that. I don't need any more flight time game. Well, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys want to try this build out. I'll tell you one last time. Detonator melee weapon instead of the shock mace. I don't know what the other one's called. I forgot what the other one's called. You need the Arctic Tomb grenade, Masterwork, and you need the Masterwork component, Vanguard's shield, I think. Vanguard's badge. Those three make this build ridiculous. And also, if you have the other component, which basically if you get a multi-strike, it heals you. That basically means that you're unkillable. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out this. Like, if you've never tried this, you need to. It is ridiculous. So anyways, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new, please subscribe. That'd mean a lot. I'm almost on 50 subscribers. I'm at 43. Let's get to 50. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.